Hello, my name is Emil Shafri. I'm with the AdFest Buzz team and I'm also the creative director at Waina, Malaysia. And we are very privileged to have with us Kun Sutisa. And he's the chairman and chief creative officer of BBDO Bangkok and a living legend of advertising in not just Thailand but also Asia. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My first question is on Thai commercials. So as you know, you brought Thai commercials to the world stage. I mean, we've worked such as Black Cat. It's one of my favorite commercials of all time. So what makes Thai commercials so enduring, do you think?
I think Thai advertising are very unique because we have a different way of life.
Right.
So our life here in Thailand is pretty laid back, and then we have the different mentality. So that can reflect in the Thai advertising. And what makes Thai advertising different is because Thai people love humor.
Right.
They enjoy watching something entertaining rather than something that makes them think. So if you look at advertising in the West, like in Europe or in all those Western countries, right, it's more intellectual, more intelligent, right? So something like that can apply to use in Thailand. But you know, the advertising is not actually start from Thailand, right? But we learn from the West, and then we think that which way that is the best approach to our consumers here in Thailand. And we found out that Thai people love something entertaining. So that's the beginning of the advertising that we call SAP ad. You know what SAP means?
No, not.
SAP ad. SAP means flavorful, like you, like SAP, like you're watching the sport called Muay Thai, called SAP sport.
Right.
Because you see many things happen. They use many parts of the body to knock down the opponent. And SAP food means the food is so flavorful.
Right. Okay.
So this is a taste that Thai people love in food because SAP. Right. You got chili, you got sour, you got nam pla, fish sauce.
Fish sauce,
Right. You got all the flavors in one bowl, right? Like you're sitting eating noodles in the shop. You see people put all the things into the bowl.
Right.
That's how people love it.
Right.
How Thai people like it.
How do you think Thai advertising has progressed now? What do you think the condition is currently?
For me, I think that there's a very few kind of humor, in commercial like during the 90s, because I think we used to have such a great directors.
Yes.
Two great directors. They are legends, right? So they're really world class, But now they reached the top, right? And now we're waiting for the new generation, the new director, right? Who have the skill and talented, to direct the film. But actually, if I talk about SAP commercial, it's not only the humor, I mean, SAP means flavorful. Flavorful means that Thai people love something maximum, So drama, if you look at this day, Thai commercials tend to be like maximum drama,
Right.
Very drama, can make you cry, can make everybody cry, right? So I think that they slightly change from humor to drama to very emotional.
Right.
And that's today. These days you're going to see those kind of films.
Right.
Right. If you come to Thailand and watch the TV.
And you've also mentioned previously that the state of advertising has somewhat declined in this region.
Yes.
Why do you think so?
Political uncertainties,
Right.
as everybody knows, we have many problems happen in our countries, right? So we're not in the top form, we have to carefully spend, right? I mean, we don't have big budget to produce such a big film or big commercial or long commercial. We have to be careful when we spend, or we have to be careful because we have to help our client to save,
Right.
We have to find other way and other medium as well, not only TV commercial.
Throughout this shift, you've still managed to maintain BBDO Bangkok's leadership in Thailand as well as in Asia. What's the secret formula? How have you made BBDO Bangkok such a creative powerhouse consistently throughout the years?
Oh, that's such a compliment. So we used to produce a lot of film, a lot of commercials, right? Until one day we think that there's a big shift from traditional media to digital. So we think that we should do something else or focus on something new, right? So we launched what we call it the New World Creative. So we're looking in other form of advertising, Mostly we focus on innovation, right? So we look at the idea, how can we execute the idea in other platforms or cross platforms, right? Not only digital, right? We think about the product design, we think about applications, we think about something else, right? Or innovation. So it means today, that BBDO, we focus on anything that's innovative.
Right. So one of the examples of such a work is motor repellent, which recently has won you some awards at yesterday's award show. Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you.
What I personally love about motor repellent is it's not just something that's good advertising, but it's also good for the community. Now, how important do you think it is for agencies to invest their creativity in helping others, and why do you think it's important?
And what we want, that's the area that we focus these days, because we used to produce a lot of commercials or what we call advertising, right? We're producing film, right? That convince people to buy the product, or convince people about something. But right now we think that we have to do something that's very tangible, right? Because there's so many problems happens, everywhere. So this is how we can use our creativity to solve the problem, in tangible way. So we design the product. So we're really into the product design that could help the communities to have the better life. So the motor repellents, we think that this is our CSR project at BBDO. So we think that people who's in the slum communities, so they cannot afford to have the good health, because the environment, or they have a problem, they have a lot of mosquitoes. And last year, the dengue fever just attacked Thailand, and you see the population of mosquitoes going up, right? And we think that if we can find the simplest way, right, to help poor people, right, to repel the mosquito, what we have to do. And then we went to do some research, right, and we went to the slums communities. We see that the main vehicle that they use in the small alleys, in the area, is just a motorbike. There's so many motorbikes. So that's the way that we pop up with the idea. So we think that, what if we can use, something that people think is waste, the exhaust, right, right, to turn to be something good, right? It would be great, because we think about how can we repel the mosquito in the natural way. So we think that the lemongrass oil, citronella oil, right, is good, right? It can repel the mosquito. It can make the temperature up to like 70 Celsius up, right? So that's the right temperature that you can get from the exhaust pipe of the motorbike. So we created the device, right, called the motor repellent, that use the heat from the exhaust, right, to make the lemongrass oil, right, flow into the air.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right.